This video is to explain to you really our first step in factoring. We like to start off teaching students how to factor by using diamond puzzles. And once you can figure out the pattern, it pretty much goes fairly quickly on how to solve them. So I'm going to show you excuse me, the process to solving a diamond puzzle, and then you're going to complete probably about 8 of them on your own, just to get some practice with it. So if we look at the diamond, we have 15 and 8 here from the top and bottom. So what we had asked the class to do was to try to figure out what pattern that they see in these diamond patterns. So what the class ended up noticing is that this top part of the diamond, the number is multiplied and the bottom is added. And what I mean by that is that if we look at our two numbers on the sides here, 5 and 3, if we multiply 5 times 3, we get 15, which is our top circle. And if we add 5 plus 3, we get 8, which is our bottom circle. So the same thing for the next set of diamonds. The diamonds, we have 8 and 6. So if we look at our two numbers on the left and right side of the diamond, here and here, we know that 4 times 2 is 8, and 4 plus 2 is 6. So we're always multiplying the two side numbers to get the top part of the diamond, and then we're adding the two side numbers to get the bottom portion of the diamond. So if we look at the next one, same thing, we have 1 and 10. 1 times 10 is 10, which we see here, and 10 plus 1 is 11, which we see here. And lastly, you will have some negatives that you have to calculate. So we have 7 and negative 5. When we multiply negative 5 times 7, we get negative 35, which is what is in the top part. And then negative 5 plus 7 is positive 2, which is here in the bottom. So I'm going to do this next row with you, and then you'll complete these on your own. I know I said 8, but there's 12. I think you'll be just fine doing the 12 on your own. So if we look at our first diamond puzzle here, we have 4 and 6, and we know that we have to multiply the top and add them together for the bottom. So 6 times 4 is 24. 6 plus 4 is 10. Next one, we have 3 and 2. We're going to multiply them for the top part, add for the bottom. So 3 times 2 is 6. 3 plus 2 is 5. Our next one is 7 and negative 8. 7 and negative 8, when we multiply them, we get negative 56. And then when we add 7 plus negative 8, we get negative 1. And then lastly, we have 7 and 3. When we multiply negative 7 times 3, we get negative 21. And when we add negative 7 plus 3, we get positive 4. Okay, so that is your diamond puzzle. Like I said, go ahead and practice with the next 12. And the pattern changes. So let's do, the next row is the same like we just did. But if we look at this one, we have what they add to. So 9 plus what number is 13 is what you kind of have to think. So hopefully you have thought about it and you have said 4. 9 plus 4 is 13. So then you have to multiply to get the top number. So 9 times 4 is 36. So that's how you'll do that row. And then the bottom row is the same, it's just opposite. The opposite side. So like if we look here, we have 11. 11 plus what number is 21? Well, we know that that's 10. So then we would multiply 10 times 11, and that would be 110. There are more if you want to try the rest. Some of the patterns change. These ones down here get a little bit more challenging because we just give you what the multiple, when you multiply the two numbers together and what adds together. So like I would think 5 times 5 is 25, 5 plus 5 is 10. You don't have to do any more down here if you don't want, but at least practice a couple of the rows up on that first page. So if you have any questions, let me know.